Women's doubles Wimbledon champion Kgothatso Montjane was greeted by scores of fans out at the OR Tambo International Airport yesterday when she returned home from what was a triumphant performance at the All England Club with her Japanese partner Yui Kamiji. Montjane is now a three-time Grand Slam doubles champion and was also a champion last year out at the US Open, where she also partnered with Kamiji. KG joins us now via Zoom to talk about her latest victory as well as the upcoming Paris Olympic Games. Hey, good morning to you, KG. Thank you so much for waking up. We know you're tired, you're exhausted. Being a winner is a very tiring job, but thank you for joining us this morning. Let's start and talk about this partnership that you and Yui have, because it just seems to be working in all the right ways. What would you say it is about your partnership that makes it work every single time, making you now a three-time Grand Slam champion?
Oh, good morning to you and to the viewers, and thanks for having me. I think me and Yui, we've been friends off court for quite some time. And obviously, when her partner, the usual partner, retired, she was looking for someone, but we were so scared of our friendship because we know how tense it gets, when we play tennis. So we were not so sure if it's going to work out, but what makes it work? I mean, I believe that our games complement each other. She plays a different style, I play a different style, and with that combination, it brings in a better game tactics. So I feel like there's quite a balance there for us to really keep doing well in terms of tactics and strategies. So we just complement each other.
And you absolutely do complement each other. You speak about you and Yui being friends off the courts for a couple of years prior to partnering up. What is Yui like off the court? Because she seems like this bubbly ball of energy, and then she gets on the court and it's just like game face and everything changes.
Yeah, well, she's just like that, even off court. You really need to be cracking a lot of jokes if you really want to see her smile. But she's quite chilled, I mean, obviously she doesn't speak so much English, so that's one of the reasons why she's always quiet. But yeah, it's quite a nice person, and also funny when you really get her to get into conversations.
That's interesting. So how do you and Yui communicate most of the time? Do you just like put together the words that you think will come across to her and will make sense to her with her limited use of the English language?
Well, she's just not so confident in English anyway. She's better now. It used to be worse. Now she's also been learning. I mean, now she's good enough to really communicate, but there's certain words that she doesn't understand sometimes. And yeah, I'm just there to interpret. It's like whenever we have tournaments and we have to camp together, normally I'm just there to be a translator because she doesn't really understand quite a lot of things, but her English is getting better. But I keep it simple for her so that we get each other.
I love that for you and your partnership. Talk to me about how those dynamics change when you guys then have to go up against each other and compete in singles competitions.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough one when we have to face each other as opponents and, later put our head together to really play doubles. I think, for this tournament specifically, after losing out last year in the final and feeling like we didn't really do our best, and even prior to the tournament, feeling like we don't know if we are good enough for each other on grass. So with all that, we wanted to make it so bad. So we just said, you know what, it is what it is that happened. Let's put it behind us, mostly the singles. And yeah, let's just go try fight for this one and prove it to ourselves that we can also be good enough on grass together. Because we felt like last year we looked like we were lost. And at this time, we just wanted to show them that even on grass, we can do better because they keep changing partners according to surfaces. Like Tide played with someone else at Roland Garros, we still play together. So we just wanted to show them that we can compete better on all the surfaces.
And one thing, KG, that we love about you is the level of humility you have. I mean, we look behind you right now and we see trophy after trophy. You now have the Wimbledon one. We were hoping you could come to studio so that Sakina, Leanne and I can at least touch it once in our lifetimes to say this is what it feels like. But KG, talk to me about when you get out onto the court during this Wimbledon final and you start playing. At which point does it come to you that actually this is mine and Yui's?
I mean, when I had to serve for the match, I mean, we were 5-4 up. And on the changeover, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, this match is on my racket. You know, I'm the one who's gonna have to make sure that we win this title. And so I was just sitting there telling myself, I have to serve for this one. I need to serve it out. For whatever it takes, I need to make it work because we were not looking forward to go to the third set. So at that particular moment, as I'm sitting there, I'm like, I have to make it work for us. And I'm glad I came out and served so well and we played a solid game. Because when you're the last one to serve for the match and mostly on yourself, there's quite a lot of pressure. And to rise above that and make sure that we seal the title, I think, yeah, that's what it takes, that level of calmness and motivation to myself during the changeover.
And we love watching you do it, and congratulations to you and Yui once again. And we look forward now because the Paralympics are coming up. What have those preparations been looking for you? When do you leave? And just where are you in terms of your state of mind going into the Paralympics, which get underway on the 28th of August?
Yeah, I mean, I think with this win from Wimbledon, it's what I needed just before the game. You know, I needed that confidence booster. So yeah, excited for the games coming up. Obviously, I'm gonna be home for quite a bit now. Obviously, doing some sort of a training, but I'm gonna go to Paris, planning to leave on the 14th, so that I can have a week prior to the games itself. So I'll have a good week of training before we move into the village. And I think Roland Garros is opening on the 24th. And then, from the 24th, I will have also a bit of practice on the proper surface that we're going to be playing at. And hopefully these ones are the ones, because these are my 5th Paralympics, you know. And so excited about it, looking forward to it, and I hope these ones will be mine, because I've been trying out and missing out.
Well, KG, we are crossing fingers for you as a nation. Thank you so much once again for making us proud and for being a beacon of hope for young kids in South Africa and for the older generation. You're absolutely phenomenal. All the best for the Paralympics coming up for you.
Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Kgothatso Montjane, recently crowned doubles champion out at Wimbledon with her partner Yui Kamiji. And next up for KG are the Paralympic Games out in Paris that get underway on the 28th of August.